Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
All right, y'all. What's going on? My flowers, my roses forever was intact during Thanksgiving. And child, I can't say the same for my dining room table. But these flowers are holding up. These roses are just as good as the day I got them. So make sure you go to Roses Forever New York and you use my code and get $25 off, okay? Because I would really like to get a bigger bouquet for Christmas. Because, yeah. All right then, y'all. What's going on? Hold up. Let me stop the ad, y'all. What's going on, everybody? Hi. Listen. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be back. Hi. Girl, let me tell you. So I thought I was going to be able to do it all. And girl, my spirit was like, no, no, you're not. Girl, I don't know what you think you're doing, but you're doing too much. Sit down. So yesterday, I didn't even drink. Like, I've had the worst indigestion from like the last time I did a video. I drank way too much the day before Thanksgiving. Lyric came home with a big ass bottle of that damn Jamaican rum. And listen, okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, whatever they make in the States is not what they make in Jamaica, because I drank the hell out of that rum when we was in Jamaica and I did not get sick like that. Like, well, with indigestion, okay? I haven't had indigestion and I don't know how long, okay? It's getting better and it needs to, because I'm gonna need a drink this evening. Like I've been drying out for the past couple of days. Y'all know I be trying to keep my finger on not becoming an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm, genetically predisposed and such thing to be, be a old functioning as a highly functioning alcoholic. What? Doing so much. Getting fucked up right after. Okay, listen. Hi, everybody. I hope y'all had a good holiday. Because I did. Okay, I had a really good holiday. My mom, before we get into this, because this is after Happily Ever After. I'm always messing it up. Okay. If you have not seen this show comes on BET on Wednesday nights. So a new episode will be coming on next week, I believe. Okay. I've been talking about this show every week. It is entertaining. Okay. It may not be real. None of these people may end up together, okay? But it's still, it's entertaining nonetheless. Don't judge me by my nails. I know I need to get them done. I know. Okay. I wasn't planning on cooking when I got my nails done. And then this turned into a cooking Thanksgiving. Either way, the food came out great. My mom, my sister's boyfriend, it was funny. Like, she's never had like a boyfriend actually like come over and like be a part of like us playing games and shit. And so I really I was tickled. Okay, because like, my sister likes like real, like, like, it's a lot of, masculinity going on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like, I don't want to say too much. Okay, but these are people that, you just gotta, okay, listen. You okay? All right. And he was so cool. He was joked out and, clowning, and she was cool, and she, was pleasant and good energy the whole time. And me and my sister haven't always had like the best relationship. The last Thanksgiving we spent together was like terrible. So like the juxtaposition between the two was a blessing for sure. So I enjoyed it. And me and Lyric always pull it together when it comes to the, the holidays. For some reason, like we really enjoy like the whole holiday thing. So we had a good time, and I didn't even get drunk, girl. Look at me, okay? Because at the end of the day, girl, I'm not gonna ruin my body for no alcohol. That's not how any of this works. So as soon as shit started hurting, I was like, "Ooh, can't drink." And then my sister came over here with a real case bottle of red wine. I had to switch that shit around in my mouth right quick so I could taste it. I was like, "It's good. When my insides are clear, I'll be coming over." Okay. And like I'm really happy to be in this place with my sister because like me and my sister are a lot alike. And I mean like a lot alike. Like we don't even hang together. And then when we come together and like the similarities that we have at this moment in life, her being like, how old is Christy? Christy is like, okay, so what, I'm 34, she's 35, 39, 41. Christy's 43. That's crazy. Okay. So my sister's 43 and I'm 34. And at this exact age, we have a come to Jesus moment after all these years of fighting. It's crazy. But yeah, definitely like, some blessing shit going on there. It was really dope. I'm happy about it. Which is another reason why before we get into it, I told y'all I was gonna do what's love got to do with it. But if y'all knew how in my emotions I have been lately, y'all will understand and give me grace on making y'all wait on that video. Because I made the notes, I made the graphic, it's ready. But emotionally, y'all, I need to be in a stronger place to do that review. So just give me a day or so. Like maybe by the time the sun comes out tomorrow, the sun will come out tomorrow. There's a bottom dollar that tomorrow. I'm sorry, y'all. It happens. Theater major. Sorry. Yes. So emotionally, when I'm a little bit more together, and I'm getting there. I am getting there, Jesus. Okay. I am getting there, Lord. All right. When I'm a little bit more emotionally solid, I will be able to go through that because there are some stark similarities that I knew were there, but watching it this time around, things were eerily similar. Like in real life, on the movie, like it was it's some shit that I had to like really cry through in therapy on that trip, when I talked to my sister, when I watched that fucking movie again. Like y'all have to understand, like as a child I used to watch that movie over and over and over and over again. And what I figured out about myself is when something plagues me, like when something keep going in my mind over and over and over and over again, and I'm unsettled in it, that means that it has no resolve and it needs to resolve. And I need to figure out a way to resolve it. Okay. So I was watching that movie over and over again as a child because it was a similar situation and she got out. And I feel like I kept watching it over and over again, hoping that like that my life would in some way eventually reflect it, the ending, you know what I'm saying, to get out of it. So it's you know what I'm saying, it's one of those things, bruh. It's really, really one of those things where you just have to be solid to talk about it. No, I don't want to skip it. I want to do it. Like it was Tina Turner's birthday yesterday, so I definitely want to do it. Especially now, like I want to get it off. But I need to be a little bit more solid, and I haven't been the most solid emotionally. Like I've been kind of like, keeping my shit together, but like in private, crying constantly. Jesus, it's just the weirdest time for me. But you know what? That's why I love tomorrow. Okay, listen, y'all will not stop. Listen, Glorilla, hallelujah. I don't care what nobody say. Love her, okay? Love her, okay? The album was so succinct with my life. If y'all have not listened to Glorilla's album, that the first song, that No More Love song, I said, bitch, no, you're not talking to me on this song. Okay? Like how people do you. And you really be fucking with them. It's crazy. Who can listen? And you know what I like about Glorilla? You be thinking she about to be off beat, but she not. Like it's the weirdest thing. It's like standing on the edge of a cliff. Like you be like, oh, I'm about to fall. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's, you know, you be like, she about to go beat, but she don't. It'd be funny. It'd be funny. I think because so many jokes have been made over the years about the movie, we don't realize how traumatizing it really is. No, we don't. We don't realize how traumatizing it is. And it was, I mean, honestly, when I watched it, like when I was seriously sitting there watching it, this was the first time that I watched it and really looked at it. Like really looked at it. Like really paid attention to the fact this is a person that this happened to. And that man really like worked that lady like a work mule. Like the way we be talking about the way black men use black women up. You know what I'm saying? Like you use them up. You know what I'm saying? Like in every way possible, you siphon from them. And he did that to her, like made her the mother of the children that were not his, that were not hers. I mean, they both did that. But it was like to watch the work to death, beat you, cheat on you, you know, work you to death, you know what I'm saying, in the home, on stage, cheat on you in your face, you know what I'm saying, like get you on drugs, get you suicidal, you know, and then later on lie about it. Tell people that it didn't happen like that. It's crazy. Like, you know, I mean, later on we find out that he was bipolar, but child, it's a lot. What's love got to do with it? Now that we're grown is the next one. This is the next one. And I'm going to do this one. I'm probably going to try to do it on Monday. Monday feels like a good day. Or maybe tomorrow. I'll see how I feel. Because I have it ready. I have to be ready, like, mentally and emotionally to do it. And it's like literally something that, I mean, if y'all could understand the way I would see my parents in these two characters, like the way this man is biting his lip, my dad would bite his lip like that. Like, I need y'all to understand, like, the similarities that I saw. You know what I'm saying? Even down to the fact that Lawrence Fishburne just recently did an interview with the Jasmine brand talking about the fact that he physically abused his first wife. And he had to go through, like, years of therapy in order to get, you know, past it, in order to get over it and become better for, like, the next person that he was with. But when I, you know, and that's why it angers me so when people act like women don't really be getting abused in their relationships. Like it really upsets me because I feel like, how can you say that when I really feel like I can look all around and see it? Like I can look all around, you know what I'm saying, in my very own household and see it. So it's just like, oh, hey Erica. Thanks, love. Do y'all follow Erica? I love Erica. She makes me feel sane. So y'all, let's get into After Happily Ever After. Now there are 276 of y'all in this room. Okay, like this video. Damn it. Hey, D. So let's go ahead and get into it. Excuse me. Y'all know I'm still... Ugh, Lord. Tea, girl. Earl Grey. I've been on this Earl Grey. Okay. Yes, I did. I posted about Irene Cara on my Instagram already, which should let y'all know that Sparkle probably won't be too far behind. What's love got to do with it? Sparkle probably will be next. That's another one of my favorite movies ever. Child, you niggas gonna get tired of punching women in movies. Like, I swear for God. Anyway, so y'all, let's go ahead and get into After Happily Ever After. So do you see the interracial couple in the middle here? This is Melissa and Jeremy Meeks. Yeah, I think it's so funny because I feel like, yes, I also reviewed House of Vicious. You should check my BondyBlue shows out. I need to cut them up and put them in one playlist. But I reviewed House of Vicious. It was really good. But yes, back to this. Again, chick in the middle, Jeremy Meeks and his ex-wife. Melissa blocked Tina. He was feeling Tina. Tina was real cool. She, you know, she was calm. She was collect. Everybody liked her in the house. Melissa felt like Tina wasn't doing enough to get to know her because they're a family. And you know, Jeremy needs someone that's going to take care of him completely. I said, just because you want to be a mama to this man to keep him, even though you cannot, does not mean that the next woman that he enters into a relationship with needs to define her in my broadcast. Are we here? Did y'all hear what I said? Was there a break in the audio? Let me know. They playing with my broadcast. Actually, Samantha, I do have Lady Grey. I have, this actually might be Lady Grey because I have both of them. I have Lady Grey and I have regular Earl Grey. I'm sorry. Well, let's rewind it. Let's go back because I don't want you to miss a word of this commentary because this white lady annoyed me. Okay, Melissa, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go ahead and have to tell you it was very Caucasian. It was a lot of caucasity involved in this situation for me. First of all, I feel like you picked a dark complected black woman thinking that he wasn't gonna like her. That was the first thing that I thought you did that was sketch. Then you followed it up. And this man picked this girl week after week after week, which means he was feeling her. He was liking on her. And you got upset because she wasn't willing to kiss your ass. Now, let me tell you something, ma'am. In no framework, in no shape of any type of relationship is that lady supposed to have to come and kiss your ass. So the fact that you blocked her because she wasn't doing that lets me know that you originally chose her thinking that Jeremy wouldn't be as interested in her because she was not, in fact, white or white adjacent. She was without a doubt African American, okay? At least African American. So for you to block that girl, I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you got going on in your mind. But you didn't told every woman that you have brought into this situation that this man wants to be in a polyamorous relationship. So what that means is it's never going to just be you. You want somebody that's going to respect your positioning. But what you don't understand is you are an ex-wife. Unless you are also a part of this relationship, you're going to have to keep it a buck about that. If that is not the case, please back up. Proceed to back the fuck up out it, okay? I don't know what any of the people on this show are thinking. Everybody has lost their damn mind. I don't know why any of y'all are here, okay? The producers of the show, y'all are genius. But the people that actually came on this show, I'm looking at y'all like, what were you trying to get out of it? What you trying to sell us? You're trying to be an actor? What's going on? You're trying to break into the entertainment industry? Okay, because I'm sure we can do some deep dives to find out that you people were actually married. And y'all ain't got to tell us about Peter and Tara and Amina because we were there. We were all there. But yes, Melissa, I don't like you. I don't like you for this. It feels like what I felt like it was. Normally things are, regardless to what anyone tells me. Anyway, Troy talks to Tara about feeling a way about Pam getting close to these other men. Troy, you went from being the coolest cucumber to being the craziest nigga in the bunch. I don't know what's going on. He flipped the coin on us. I said, how did he just flip the coin on us? I was just talking about him being the only guy that wasn't acting an ass. Okay? Like he seemed to have, but you can't trust niggas that sit in the back like, Lorenz Tate in the Rain on Me video in pictures. Lord, what you say, for me? This is BET, y'all. This show is on BET. BET. I know it feels like a VH1 show, but oh no, it is BET. Okay, thank you, Devin. Hey, boo. Thank you for the super chat. Just a little blessing. Hope y'all had a good holiday. We did. Thank you. And I appreciate the blessing. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, Troy has lost his mind. He says when they were together, he ran out of tools to make Pam happy. Then leave Pam alone. If you can't make Pam happy, then take your ass on somewhere. I don't understand why any of y'all came on this show. It feels like y'all thought y'all was going to be able to show the other person that, look, ain't nobody out there for you. I'm going to even choose some people for you and they're not going to be better than me. And guess what happened? You got showed something. That sometimes something new is better than something old just because it's something old. And we was tired of it. We was tired of it. Okay? So y'all, Justin and Char kiss. Do y'all believe that Justin is completely into women yet? Do you feel that way yet? I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. And listen, I just personally feel like it's something that he doesn't want to deal with within himself, which is why he doesn't want to delve deeper in any of these relationships. He wants to keep everything surface level because he has yet to do the work on himself to figure out why it is you are not connecting with any of the women that you get into relationships with. The fact that Char had to ask you if you like her, and then you kissed her, and the way you kissed her was performative. Like you knew you had to lay it on thick so that she would feel the energy. But to me, if you felt the energy, she should not have had to prompt it out of you. That's how I feel. I could be wrong, but it just kind of feels like, Justin, you don't need to be in a relationship with anybody until you go to therapy and deal with your issues. And I believe on some level you don't think you have any. Lies. You are sitting on this show looking like a golden lord. Something is amiss. Listen to me. Do you know any men that color their hair golden lord blonde and they be all right up here? Chris Brown. Give me any other men. Give me any other men that have colored their hair completely blind and they okay in the head. Ray J. Nicholas Cannon. Dennis Rodman. Pull up anybody. Let me know. Y'all in the comments thinking. Kanye did it too. These are all, evidence. First of all, Cisco was platinum, baby. That's a little bit of a difference there. That's not golden lord blonde, okay? Plus, we don't know a lot about Cisco because he could be. We don't know a lot about him. Unlike a lot of these other people, he keeps his shit to himself, which we appreciate. We appreciate all of our stars that have kept their crazy to themselves. Eminem is further evidence that this is crazy. Okay? You cannot use white men as examples. However, it still may work. Okay, Pete. Yes, Pete Davidson. Another one. Okay. I've already said Chris Brown. I'm letting y'all know. No man that's coloring their hair that shade of blonde can be trusted to have a healthy relationship with you. I don't know why. Ask them. Don't ask me. I'm just pointing out a pattern. Okay. Genuine and Usher colored their hair red. I said blonde. I'm talking about this specific shade of blonde he was wearing, girl. But you know what? I'm not talking about just colors in general, y'all. I'm talking about this specific yellowy, orangey, not Tiffany Haddish. Go to hell. I'm talking about men. Okay, men, women, all there, a whole bunch of women with blonde hair. They don't. Because it makes no sense. Okay, if Common wasn't bald, I feel like he would color it like Amber Rose. He probably would. That's hilarious. Like if my skin wasn't already this color, I would color my hair this color. A1 steak sauce. Absolutely. That's another good one. That's a good one. Okay, listen. Let's move on. That kiss was fake. Char's a good actress. Okay. Child, Lil Scrappy did do that at a very tumultuous time in his life. Y'all see, he been trying to get his life together. His hair has been its natural color. Does anybody think that Lil Wayne is healthy? Let alone Making sense in the mental. Okay, child. Nicole, y'all, you want to talk about a terribly blonde colored wig? Nicole's wig this episode was terrible, y'all. I was. Have y'all watched it? Did anybody watch the episode and saw the wig that she was wearing? Okay, Nicole in this terrible wig talked to Mike about the way he's sabotaging her dates. And I just kind of feel like, what else did you expect from the narcissist you were married to that you had to heal from? Did you really think you was gonna get a healthy nigga to come and help you find the love of your life, girl? No, that doesn't make that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Do I have a picture of it? If I had a picture of it, do you think I would have asked y'all if y'all saw it? Why I gotta have a picture of the shit? Y'all work on my nerves sometimes, bro. Like, why I gotta have a picture of that shit in my phone? Okay, why I gotta have a picture of that in my phone? I barely watched the shit. Look, they're gonna bring up all the 90 Day Fiance bitches. Oh, look, they got one. They got one of her. They got one of her. But no, no, I don't see. I don't see, and I can't pull it up. Child. Now y'all got me off. I was just supposed to be telling y'all about how terrible the wig was. I don't have time to be searching for no picture of people we don't know like that. Okay. But either way, that wig was terrible. I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was like real light blind at the roots. And then it was like kind of like the pale blind, and then orangey blind, and then it was like just a regular orange. And then underneath it was black. And I was like, so was it supposed to be like dark roots, blonde hair? What happened? Did you do it yourself? Is the question. She probably did. But however, whatever, the way it was coming off the scalp was the issue. It was coming off the scalp. And I was just like, it was bad. Really bad. It was really bad. Anyway, yes, it reminiscent of Giselle and some of the wigs she's worn, but not nearly as terribly colored. Cal wouldn't, I mean, well, that red one, but that's not the conversation. Anyway, look, Will and Pam, y'all, moving on. Y'all got me all me. Shit. Will and Pam were in their room cooling off, and Troy kicks them out. He feels it was disrespectful. See, this is another thing that the producers did to force confrontation. So, if y'all did not know, let me tell y'all, everybody's in the same room. All of these couples that are not together anymore, all of them are all sleeping in the same room together. Okay? Like separate rooms for each couple, but you know what I mean, right? So, when Pam and her new boo Will want to go into the bedroom to sit on the sofa and talk because it's hot and it's cooler upstairs where all these people aren't, he sees Troy, sees Will sitting on the side, sitting on the sofa in the room. Oh no, get out of my room, get out of my room. He feels disrespected. It reminds me of our divorce. How can you have this man in my room? Pam says, our room, our room. See, what you don't seem to understand is y'all are sharing a room, but y'all are not together. So he can, in fact, be in her room. Like, Pam was being very patient with him because I would have cursed his ass out like I'm a Rashida. You go. Get your stupid bitch ass out of my room. Okay? She says, I know it's uncomfortable for you. It's uncomfortable for Will as well. It's an uncomfortable situation, but I'm going to date. Troy says Will's feelings aren't his responsibility. And I love that he said that because I was like, well, Troy, your feelings aren't Pam's. Y'all are not together anymore. This lady has let you know that she don't want to be with you. Y'all are divorced. It's been 6 years. Your feelings are not her responsibility. You're tripping. You're doing too much. So it's another date night. Mike is trying to find someone like him, but better. Like him, but better. I say, who said like you? When did Nicole say like you? When did she say that? I missed it. She should have never said that. He decided to choose himself. And she was very unhappy with that. I mean, she had the whole house vote on how terrible of a decision that was. And everybody agreed. Mike, why would you do that? Mike was standing in the kitchen looking like a fucking fool. And I was like, well, you and your ego did it to yourself. I really would like to know more specifics about what happened in their marriage, because Child Nicole said, I'm still healing from our relationship. Please let me go. When she said, please let me go, like it gave me the feeling that she may not be completely over him either. So in some way, you probably were sending mixed signals, and maybe you were sabotaging your own dates. I'm wondering, because she never gave anybody any real energy. And yeah, on some level, he was sabotaging them as well. But to me, I feel like she wasn't really giving people a shot either. But you know, if you know what you like and you know what you don't like, I guess you ain't got time to waste. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this is all just too soon, maybe. Too soon a little bit? Just maybe. I don't know. Thelma, this new girl named Thelma gets picked for Peter. See, Peter needs him an old chick that looks young. And Thelma is given, I have degrees, I don't have any children. I take care of my 2 nieces. I'm about my business. And all Peter can say is she's thick. I'm like, yeah, Peter. And then you're going to pretend like you care about what's going on in her head, when really it's probably you trying to figure out a way to manipulate whatever's going on in her head. Like, oh, let me see how I can break her down because she's pretty enough. And she look like she's successful enough. I can go sleep on her sofa if I need to. You know what I'm saying? Peter looks for women that he can use in a plethora of ways. He needs you to be beautiful, and he needs for you to be self-sufficient so that he can depend on you in some way, and then he can want to fuck you. Those are the 2 things he needs for you to be: self-sufficient and attractive. And look young, even though you're old. Okay? So, yeah. That's why that last lady wasn't working out, because she looked too much his age. Okay? You see both. I mean, Amina's younger than him. Tara's a little bit closer to his age. But Tara still is a young-looking older woman. You know what I'm saying? But either way, child, he has Thelma, and he's loving it. And then Joanne gets chosen for Jeremy. But Jeremy's still thinking about Tina, because you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind all the time. Okay, listen, somebody said that song the other day and I can't get it out of my head. Boy, I can't seem to get you out of my head, because thoughts of us together fill my head. When you're away, it's hard to sleep at night. So my pillow, like my thoughts of you, I hold tight. Girl, I never thought I'd find someone to love me. Y'all, I love that song. I'm sorry, but it's the 90s in me. Okay, now you're the only one I want in my life. You know, in the 90s, they had to do hard ass runs. Okay, we go all over the place with them. Ciao. Okay, y'all. So Nicole tells Mike she is not interested in dating him, but he can go and stay with the other singles. Get up out my room. Thank you. Gary turns Amarachi off when she overhears a conversation between he and Hugo. So this is what I saw in Gary the whole time. So y'all remember initially when Gary and Hugo got into it, and it felt like Gary was, fitting to stand up for himself. We was a little shocked. But then he has this conversation with Hugo where it's like, I don't want to get in between y'all shit, because that's y'all shit. I don't want to get involved in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to beef with you. Then it becomes this bros before hoes thing. That's what it felt like. It felt like the men had formed some camaraderie to the point where the exes that are men are supposed to have an understanding with the dates that are men, that they need to care about these niggas' feelings above the woman's feelings, because they men. So, we should care more about how another man feels. Peter doesn't even understand how misogynistic he is when he has conversations like that. That's probably one of the biggest issues Peter has, and he don't even realize it. The fact that because you are a man, you value your relationships with men over your relationships with women, which means on some level you don't respect women. You need to figure out why. That's why you can never have a balanced relationship with any of these women, because you don't respect them. You need them, but you don't respect them. You need to understand why that is, Peter. Maybe you could finally give Tara the type of love she deserves to have if you can fix that for yourself. But something tells me, like a lot of black men, you rather stay in the sunken place, fucking your life away. But you know, that's your decision. Anyway, it absolutely feels like Gary's conversation with Hugo was, you know, we cool, we men. I ain't trying to be involved in y'all shit. All right, Gary, let us know you bitched up. We got it. We good. That's unattractive. Jeremy, Joanne, Peter, and Thelma go on a date. Okay, just two light-skinned, bald-headed men out in a world with two young women that they are about to put their hands in between their legs. Okay, because that's what it felt like. It felt like some people got their cooch filled up in this situation. Okay, it was a lot of sexual energy between everybody. Okay, they both end up making out with the respective women they go on the dates with. They feeling them, they vibing. It's cool. I don't care. Gary tells Tara that Peter and Winthrop is another. I was like, Gary, we know now you're a part of production. Y'all, shit was going too smooth. So you send in the comedian to cause issues. Okay, Gary is acting. Okay, so Gary pulls up on a conversation between Tara and Winthrop and says that Peter had a conversation with Winthrop about, you know, being too affectionate with Tara in front of Peter. And then Gary got up and walked off. I said, if you producers don't get out of my face with this fugazi ass shit, this made for TV drama that y'all just put Gary in. I felt so bad for Winthrop. Winthrop looked like he didn't know what to do. Winthrop was like, why is this happening? Tara gets pissed off because Peter, I don't like the fact that Peter is micromanaging our relationship. Okay? Winthrop is trying to make it to the end because Peter has basically threatened him and told him that if you don't do what I'm telling you to do as it pertains to Tara, I'm going to block you and have your ass sent home. And I believe that Winthrop is trying to, you know, have as much time with Tara as possible. So Tara gets mad at him because you're not supposed to be having conversations with Peter where he's telling you how to treat me. No, that's the first thing that women don't like, when the men they're interested in seem scared of the other man. Like, it's not that we want them to like actually fight or anything, but don't let this, because we know how weak this nigga is, right? So for me, I feel like Tara know how weak Peter is when it comes to really being a man, really handling his responsibilities, having his shit together. He's weak. He knows that. Like, you got to get your shit together. It is what it is. He weak. So how are you going to let this weak ass nigga that's mad that he can't have me anymore, how are you going to let him dictate our relationship? I feel like that's how she felt. But she's still not understanding that Winthrop is in this position where he has to still maintain some level of coolness with Peter so that he doesn't get blocked from staying. But it's also aggravating because this wasn't Winthrop's fault. Peter is sitting up there talking about, you know, this supposed to be between me and you, we men. And it's like, well, I didn't tell him anything. And he also didn't tell Peter that Gary said anything either. He just was like, it came to her in a messy way. It didn't come from me, but I was going to tell her anyway. Okay, this is what Winthrop says. Okay, I like Winthrop and I like the way he handled it. Okay, and then he went to check on Tara and let her know, hey, I'm worried about how you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? And so after she finished going off on Peter and embarrassing herself, because honestly, I felt like, you know, you were more upset about the fact that he was being hypocritical because you have to watch him with all of these other women. So they're by the jacuzzi. Thelma's standing there waiting on Peter to get in the jacuzzi, and he's standing there arguing with Tara about how he hasn't done that in front of her. Yeah, you have, nigga. Remember when you married Amina on national television before you told your baby mama of 13 years, nigga? Yeah, that's rubbing and kissing and hugging in somebody's face, nigga. Yeah, it is. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Peter? Like, I wanted to slap the shit out of him when he kept saying he's never done that to her. And all she could do is use the shit that was being done at the moment. And like, I would have been using all of that shit. I said, motherfucker, you do shit in my face all the way back to Amina. What are you talking about? We may be cool now, but you absolutely introduced this bitch to me when you was married to her. You did shit in my face, nigga. You got me fucked up. Oh, what? What? Oh. The audacity. The audacity. The audaciousness was the prodigious fortitude. I cannot. And I won't. Okay? And I won't. So continuing on from there, y'all, Mike tells Nicole that some feelings came out while watching her date other people. And the heart wants what the heart wants. I didn't like that because it almost made it seem like, you know, I want you, and because I want you, I must have you. And it's like, no, it's like, that's not how any of this works. No, it's still coming from an ego-driven place. And that's when a woman feels like, and this is what she said to him, she was like, I had to give up so much of myself to be in that relationship with you. She was like, she doesn't think he gets how much she gave up and how much she lost herself in their relationship. And I was like, as a woman, a married woman who understands what it's like to lose yourself in a person, you can feel like if you cannot be in control of your feelings, then you can't fuck with the person. Because they take too much from you. And you know they're not going to give it back because they're still the same person. So you know that you can't let them in like that because they're only going to be exactly who they were before, because they're going to expect you to go back to being who you were before, and you can't be that anymore. So yeah, let it go. So I totally understood where she was coming from, but it was very ego-driven of him to feel that way. Because if you really loving somebody, let them go. And if they come back to you, then you know. But this is not her coming back to you. This is you taking her options away, so she has no choice but to choose you, and telling her that your heart wants what it wants, so she has to give you a chance because that's what your heart wants. Fuck how she feels, right? You're still not thinking about how she feels. You're still asking her to think about how you feel over how she feels. Nothing has changed. Okay? So moving on from there, Troy tells Pam he's uncomfortable. She's still doing things with Mike in front of him. Troy tells Pam he wants his family back. She says, no, you just saying that because you're uncomfortable. She brings Tara into the room. I don't even know what was said during that time, but I know that, you know, Troy starts talking to Tara, so Pam walks out. Pam goes to rejoin some of the other people, including Will. And Troy, being in this bitch ass mode, okay, because he's insecure now. He's been made to feel uncomfortable, insecure, his feelings all over the place. He don't know how to process those emotions. And so now he's going to act like a bitch ass, okay? And what that means, he's going to press Will. He's going to lie, and he's going to do a whole bunch of things to disrupt their situation, hoping that it's going to make Pam want to be with him. Niggas is weird, right? Niggas is so weird. Like, for a woman, you want to do what makes the person happy to be with them. Men, oh no, I'm going to do the opposite of what would make you happy. That way you have no choice but to be with them. Yeah, I have a choice, nigga. Are you crazy? Troy's crazy, y'all. Troy done lost his fucking mind. Okay, went from being sane to just flip the switch off, and now the nigga's crazy somewhere. Okay, sitting up there talking to Will, he gonna come out there and say, Will, Pam still loves me. We're getting back together. She's going home with me. We work in the same place. We have kids together. Our children want us to get back together. And you batting 0 and 2 past relationships. You aren't the guy. You aren't the guy. Will says, bro, let me tell you something. He obviously felt a way about him bringing up his past. Whatever Will's relationship past is, he did not like the fact that Troy was bringing that up in that moment like that. So he told him, bruh, I'm going to tell you, don't fucking disrespect me, bruh. I'm not the one. Will is a big guy. So I had no idea why Troy thought that Will was going to act like a bitch. But he's like, bruh, do not disrespect me like that. And Troy says, and you're not going to do anything about it. When he said that, Will got up. And I wish that Pam would have stopped holding Will. I wish that all women would stop doing that. I understand you feel like you're protecting this man from getting himself in trouble, but ultimately, please, ma'am, move away from big ass men moving their arms violently to get to another man. They got a whole bunch of other men there that can hold him back, that can be the in-between so these two men don't get into a fight. Your ex-husband is walking his ass down them stairs, okay? So essentially nothing is going to happen. Please get out the way. It was making me nervous that she was grabbing on his arms and he kept telling her to stop, 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 because he was getting so agitated. And somebody who, when I used to get upset like that, people would grab on me. I hated that shit. It would make me get even more mad because I'm mad in my body and you are trying to constrain me. And I'm slightly claustrophobic. So even like trying to put my arms down would like freak me out. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted her to leave him alone and let him curse Troy's bitch ass out and let them other men get in between if they needed to. But Will was highly upset. And I wasn't mad at him. He was like, dude, I will fuck you up. Basically, Troy thought he was punking that man and then walked away. You went there, you ain't took down the stand though. You ain't went down the stand though. Okay. All right, y'all. So yeah, if y'all have not, because I see a lot of y'all, what show is this? This is After Happily Ever After on BET on Wednesday nights, y'all. Yes, I'm here on a Saturday because I ain't have no energy yesterday. It's a real good show. Y'all need to get into it. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to Love and Hip Hop. Did I ever get a graphic for those hoes? No, I did not. Okay, I didn't need a graphic for them anyway. They looked a mess. Everybody looked a mess. Okay. Right. You don't use somebody's personal business that they have told you against them. That was some bitch ass shit. And that's why I look at these men when they have this, bros before hoes mindset. I feel like that's bullshit. I think any man, so like for instance, Peter will fuck your old lady behind your back. He is not a bros before hoes type guy. I'm going to put myself before everybody else, and then I'm going to make everybody else feel like they should be making decisions based off of who I am. So because I'm a man, is another man, he's supposed to show me respect and ignore how this woman feels that he's interested in. It's bullshit. It's complete another bull. It's bullshit. Okay. But they go along with it. And it's just like, but then Troy, you know what I'm saying? You'll come back and use that information against them. Just like Peter threatening to get Winthrop kicked off. Like that's some bitch ass shit. Whatever happened to we men and all of this shit? Oh, that goes out the window as soon as somebody doesn't do what you want them to do. Okay, got it. But yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and get into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But you know what, y'all could like this. It's almost 500 of y'all in here on this good Saturday, so y'all know what y'all could do for me. Did you like the video? Did you like it? All right. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Yes, y'all. I know. I am so ill prepared for this. Hold up. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 10 reunion. Let me see if I can get a picture because I do want us to look at how terrible everybody looks. I think we did that last week, though. We did it last week. We just didn't have no pictures. But we had like the video. And we was looking at the video. And that's what we did last time. And that's what we're going to do this time. Because really, hold up. I really just want us to, y'all know what I did see that was messed up? I saw somebody put a before and after of a before and after of Erica Mena, like before her and Safari got together to now, that shit was sad. I need to pull that up on my Instagram because I think I saved that. But I was just like, "Ooh, girl, that's real sad." I was like, "Ooh, girl, that is real sad." You let that man make you look like a crackhead now. I hate to say it like that. Okay, I didn't save it. I didn't save it, but it was still real sad, y'all. It was sad to see. She look all bony in the face now. It's sad, girl. I was just like, "Oh, why you let that man do that to you?" But it always be the people that chase you. It's always the people that chase you. As soon as you return their energy, they start acting like a psychopath. I ain't gonna tell y'all that low key happened to me recently, okay? But I'm gonna let it go, okay? Anyway, as soon as you start returning people energy, all of a sudden, now they switched it up. Now they're a sociopath. It's the weirdest thing. But y'all, let's get into it. Hold up, let me see if I can share my screen. Okay. Okay. Oh Lord, Erica. Erica. Oh girl, it's so sad. Girl, Kendra, what was you thinking? Kendra, girl, I feel like Kendra went to law school, but she always wanted to be a rapper slash drug dealer girlfriend. And I get it. Cause like when I was growing up, the drug dealer girlfriends, the rap girls, they was everything. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to be like Trina. You know what I'm saying? Miss Trina, Z3 Beamer, open up a lip head between them. Till I bust like lay from either. Make sure you got bread for the diva. Okay? Leave a nigga pockets. What she said? Leave a nigga pockets, something like the cleaners. I forgot the words. Girl, everybody. Look, Sierra looked like she came there to fight. She came there to be cute, but she also came there to fight. Not bird weight. Oh, like look at she looks so small. Oh, she looks so small. Jock, I'm upset at these shorts. Like, put it away. Jock, put it away. Jock, please put it away. Put the meat away. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see it. Put it away. We don't want to see a dick print in them hoochie daddy shorts. We don't want to see your dick print in them hoochie daddy shorts. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away. Cause we don't want to see it. We don't want to see the dick. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see the dick. Put it away. It's not a romper. It's shirts. It's a shirt and some shorts. Hoochie daddy shorts. Put it away. Cause we don't want to see the dick print. Want to see the dick print. Put it away. Put it away. Okay, listen. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's press on. I got carried away with that one, but I looked right there in between his legs and I was just like, why was that the choice? Close your legs. We don't want to see that either. Why? The ladies know how to sit. Why does the man get to show us his paw print all up in between in the little bitty shorts, the hoochie daddy shorts? Okay. 504 watching. Yeah, what's up, New Orleans? Okay. Okay. What's going on? You heard me? Anyway, Meta says that Jock can just say something and then Kendra will believe it. I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't think that she believes any of it. I just think she wants him to convince her. Like, I think she wants to be convinced. Like, give me your best Mac, nigga. And here's the thing. Men like Jock, they don't want to have to keep putting their best Mac down to get you past the shit they keep doing to you. Eventually, they want you to just accept it. Lay down and take it. Okay? They just want you to lay down and take it, you know? And then or not not make them fully take accountability for what they've done or how they treated you. They want you to just get over it. Get over it. When we all know if the shoe was on the other foot, y'all probably wouldn't even be in a relationship. And if y'all were in a relationship, he'd be having angry sex with you to, get his frustrations out on this, like from South Central. Okay, because you just like to do that. Y'all like to pull the girls up so that y'all can get y'all frustrations out on this. Okay? No, sir. No, sirree, Bob. Okay? Anyway, so Meta goes on to give more information. She says that he sent an Uber to pick me up. Okay? He want more details. What more details do you want? Kirk, shut the fuck up, Kirk. Kirk sitting up there talking about we need more evidence. Meta was like, what else you want me to say? Like, I'm a lady at the end of the day. And then Jock gonna say, if you such a fucking lady, why are you even talking about it? You know why? Because me being a lady ain't got nothing to do with you being a lying ass hoe. That's why. That's why, Jock. Because I can still say what the fuck I want to say. It don't matter. It don't matter. He annoyed me with that. Like, his indignation about this situation was so aggravating to me. You are a whore. You have always been a whore. Kendra, he's a whore. But guess what, Jock? That lady could say whatever she wants to say, just like you can continue to cheat. See, this is what I think y'all don't understand. I think the agreement is not that she lets him cheat in peace. Fuck that. Fuck that. No, we're not letting you cheat in peace. I want y'all to stop telling women that. No, nigga, you want to be in this relationship and cheat on me? Then guess what? You gonna get hell raised, okay? If I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna raise hell. You want me to stay? Then I'm gonna raise hell. That's the agreement. Now, I wouldn't be in a situation like that. That sounds tiring to the spirit. But there are some bitches that I swear for God, they live for this type of drama. And Kendra makes me feel like an old Mary J. Blige playing, seeing myself in a rain, Ashanti crying. When I get the straight to leave, you always tell me that you need me. And I'm weak because I'ma leave you. And I'm mad because I love you. So I stop and think that maybe you can learn to appreciate me. But it all remain the same, that you ain't never going to change looking ass. Like, that's the situation. That's the situation. And you know what, Kendra? Listen, girl. I just started watching Candy on Hulu. You know the bouncer edition. Come on. Y'all don't know. If you're from New Orleans, you know we have to sing things off key on purpose because it goes with a bounce song and a person that cannot really sing. Okay? So you purposefully go off key. Okay? I did it like that on purpose. Okay? I'm trying to be Jonah. Okay? Listen, I just climbed out the darkness, bitch. You know how sometimes you feel like people like be like, leaving energy on you. You got to put that shit right back. Get off me, bitch. Yes. Okay. Kendra, I feel like, is one of those women that their life was boring. So they really like the pull and push, the fights. They like that. They like that. Because other than that, their life will be boring. And that's what he was talking about when he was talking about what he adds to her life, the excitement. There is something about having a man that has really good sex. He wants to be with you, but he gonna cheat. But there's some excitement in that. It's never gonna get boring because he's always gonna up and leave and do something that's gonna have you. Where this nigga at? Why he's never going to be consistent enough? Yeah, I just started watching Candy, and this is when I realized it's the boredom. Those white women were bored out of their fucking minds because they had husbands that didn't cheat, because they had cushy lives. Bitch, go get a hobby. Go figure out what you want to do with yourself. Don't go hop in some dude's car and tell him that you want to have, extramarital affairs with him and then kiss him all hard in the mouth and then jump out the car with your Jerry curl. I was out. Y'all gotta watch Candy if y'all got Hulu. I only saw episode like 1 and 2, but it definitely put me in a mind frame of this is what Kendra is trying to keep from happening. Kendra doesn't want to be in a secure relationship because she would be bored. She wants to fight. She wants to be cheated on. She wants all of that. That's why she cool with it. That's why when he raised up on her in that interview and she let it happen is because she wants him to raise up on her. She like all that. She's smart, but she also don't want to be bored. And Jock gives her excitement. And a lot of niggas know that if they provide a woman excitement, you know what I'm saying? Wrap her head up and all of that type of shit. They love those types of girls. They love the good girls that get all wrapped up on a toxic dick. And that's what this is. Because you get to have somebody that's basically unsoiled, untouched. And you know Jock is one of them niggas that need for you to have a small body count because he's thinking about you in juxtaposition to him. You need to be clean. You need to be smart. You need to be damn near the opposite of him in every way. It's crazy. It's crazy. I have to watch the rest of Candy, and I know a lot of us don't have time for this type of stress. I can't deal with that type of stress. I personally need security in relationships, in all of my relationships, friendships, family. Like if you are not a secure person for me, I can't have you in my life. Like if I gotta, worry about, you triggering my abandonment issues, then either I'm going to adjust to not fuck with you in that manner, or I'm not fucking with you at all. But yeah, no, I can't have you jumping in and out of my boundaries, playing with my emotions all the time. That's the type of shit that have me ended up, in jail somewhere. Cause I'm a clicker. Like I click, and I don't want to click. I don't need nobody triggering my trauma. The fuck out of here. Okay. So anyway, Kendra apologizes for calling Meta a liar about the text because Meta showed her phone and showed that Jocks was sending her Uber, talking about come make love to me and all of this shit. Rennie has to explain, you let Kendra think the texts were fake when they were really real. I'm like, we all knew that Jock was lying about that though. We all knew that those texts were real. You the only one that let that nigga wrap your mind up into thinking that shit wasn't real. What that girl got to lie for? Especially when she initially tried to protect him. Like, duh, Kendra, all you gotta do is look at the fucking facts. You didn't put niggas, you put niggas into jail. You put niggas on a death penalty with less evidence than this. Okay? Way less evidence than this. I feel like, and then I don't like the fact that Jock said shit to Kendra, like, you a lawyer, you a lawyer, where's the evidence? Do like that type of shit. That's the type of shit that pissed me off because you playing with my intelligence. First of all, you not even smarter than me, nigga. So don't you sit up here and try to make it sound like I'm stupid because I'm believing what she's telling me. I am looking at the evidence, and the evidence does not prove that you did not do it. It proves you lied, nigga. Deal with it. Deal with it. You look at the evidence. 1 + 1 = 2. This somebody you was already fucking with. You already a hoe. You had the girl on the show at some point planning parties for you. You like to keep connections to women so you can use them. That's what you do. And Kendra should know that because at some point she probably was doing shit in a business capacity for Jock before she started fucking with him. Just like a lot of the other chicks that Jock has messed with on this show. They all seem to have multiple uses for him. And when you think about a man that's specifically positioning women in his life that he can use, you need to pay attention. He's possibly a narcissist. He's possibly somebody that doesn't really love you. He's going to pretend he loves you. He's going to tell you all kind of shit in private. But I need you to tell me what he does, Kendra. Can you tell me what Jock actually does besides fuck you to make you feel loved? And I don't want you to give me examples of things that aren't tangible because women love to give you, the way he make me feel. Bitch, give me evidence. I need an example of what he did to make you feel that way. Because if you feel that way just off dick and pheromones, you're making a mistake. It's got to be off something more than that. Okay? Anyway, and how dare you try to slut shame Meta? You whore. Talking about if you were such a lady, you wouldn't have talked. Get the fuck out of here with that. How dare you? That lady tried to protect you and you gonna sit on this stage and try to act like she a hoe? I know. I'll pull it up for y'all when we finish with this. I will, because I talked about it on the BondyBlue show already. But I know a lot of y'all aren't members, so y'all didn't see that. Because the BondyBlue shows be just for my members now. And then I put them up later for y'all when I get the energy. But yeah, where we at? Okay. Jock says that he was waiting for it all to come out in case something else came out. So he basically told Kendra he wasn't going to admit to anything until more things came out. And so now it's like, okay, so do you understand that now she feels like you're hiding even more shit that she doesn't know about? Like, that doesn't make you look better that there's more shit that could possibly come out. Kirk says they already married. Which honestly, I feel like, Rashida, are you paying attention to how Kirk is saying? Because y'all are already married. Nobody's going to leave. And y'all, please, don't misunderstand me. It is hard to leave marriages. It is very hard to leave marriages. Like, to me, it's even hard to get out the fucking bed with a nigga. Like, it's hard. Like, you could be separated. And it's very hard to actually separate your lives. It is very hard to do. So when Kirk says that, what he's saying is she's not going anywhere. So regardless of the fact that he up here disrespecting her, lying to her, and there can be more information that she doesn't know about to come out, they're married. So she's locked in. Okay. Thank you, Crystal, for the super chat. Thank you. The break baby is probably 2 years old now, since that happened in 2019. Huge red flag. Huge red flag. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. So because Kendra is smarter than the average fifth grader, she starts talking about how he's embarrassing them. You're embarrassing our kids. He says, really? I'm embarrassing our kids about a text message. I love the way he tried to minimize it. Really? About a text message? Kendra says, so now you're going to gaslight me? So now you're going to gaslight me? Because that's exactly what he did. You know this is about more than a text message. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You know this is about more than a mother. What have we been talking about? How dare you? I cannot stand when motherfuckers do that. Stop acting like you don't know what the fuck going on. Anyway, she says, I'll get a divorce tomorrow. I'll file it. Okay, I'll file tomorrow. Girl, you ain't filing. Shut up. He gets up and asks if they are happy. Are you happy now? Nigga, are you happy now? You did this. Why are you trying to blame everybody else for your shit coming out? You're on a reality show, Jock. Why you thought it wasn't going to come out? You sound dumb. Kendra said he needs to be a better man. He does need to be a better man. He doesn't, she doesn't want to make her life harder. Girl, the lies you tell. He talks to Scrappy backstage. He tells him he'll try, you should try to talk to her tomorrow, man. I don't know. You want to be the victim so bad, Jock. Thank you so much, DeQuasia, for the super sticker. He wants to be the victim so bad. You're not the victim, Jock. You're not. You're the perpetrator. You're the villain. Ciara and Eric. Oh, girl. So they getting married 1/23/23. So January 23rd, 2023. Good for them. They look like they happy. She pushes him to see how far he's going to go with her. Oh, is that what Gemini people like to do? Cause see, I don't feel like I'm a pusher like that. I feel like my upbringing completely squashed that pushing people to their limits to see how much they care about me shit out of me. My abandonment issues won't allow. So I'm not like that. But I do notice that there are other Gemini people that I do know that I feel like love to push people away to see what they're gonna do. I don't know. But yeah. She feels so comfortable with him. They living together again. They sold a house that got robbed. Ciara is working on the issues that she has. That is very good. Continue to be in therapy, young woman. We all need it. All of our parents fucked us up in one way or another. They did not have a choice in the matter. Okay. Erica says that's what happens when you are loved properly. So, Erica, please stop with the passive aggressive comments. Like, you could tell she's still hurt. How I'm gonna tell her stop with the passive aggressive comments like I'm not being passive aggressive as fuck in this review. But it don't matter. Okay, look, I gotta get it out somewhere. Y'all gonna let me get it out somewhere. Okay. Erica says that's what happens when you are loved properly. Okay. Jock walks on stage and comes to get her. And Erica says that's what you do in a marriage. You don't even know what's gonna happen. Shut up. I like that Bambi said no, but you don't leave your wife and have a temper tantrum and then come back and try to bring her backstage and all of that. I don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Listen, why are we in it? Because they kept saying that, it was a Gemini thing. And I was like, is it? Because I don't know. I don't feel that way. It don't feel like a Gemini thing for me. But anyway, Kendra says he probably did all that shit Meta said he did. And that's how I feel. She was like, you probably did give a because they was backstage, and she was like, no, Jock, because you probably did everything she said you did. Yes. Yes. He says he's sorry, but it seems like he just wants her to leave with him. To me, that's what it seemed like, and I think she can tell. She can tell that he wasn't being honest with her in the moment because he just wanted to run away from everybody looking at him from the cameras. He wanted to get out of the spotlight because he felt embarrassed because she embarrassed him. Like her shaming him made him feel bad. And so he wants to run away from the cameras and he wants her to come with him. But she's like, no, you need to stand in your shit. Just like you be standing in these hoes coochie with no condom, you need to stand in your shit and what you did. And you don't want to do that. You want to escape. Okay. Yeah, no, Bambi be having sense sometimes, y'all. That's why I don't let y'all just completely go in on a Bam like that. Okay. Safari and Erica. She doesn't leave with him, by the way, but it's like, girl, you going home, so it don't matter. My husband is a Gemini, and I don't see it as a Gemini thing. I think for my husband, it had a lot to do with his upbringing. Yeah, that's why I say for me, I have abandonment issues, so I don't push people to their limits because when I couldn't possibly push. Oops, I couldn't possibly push people to the limits when I was growing up. Like, how people like, try their parents. I would get responses when I wasn't doing anything. So I couldn't, I couldn't try people like that. I didn't grow up trying people. That's just not what I do. I'm like, if we gonna do it, we just gonna do it, bitch. I'm not about to do all this with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But anyway, Safari and Erica, girl, she looks so sad. He looked pitiful, pathetic. Erica says she's done therapy and learned that she brought him into her life. And I'm like, I'm glad you figured that out, that there was something about you that invited Safari's childish ass energy. Safari likes to numb himself, and he tells himself that he doesn't care so he can believe it. But there's pain. There is pain. Safari was probably like, traumatized at a young age because he's stuck in that age. He really should go to therapy and try to fix whatever's going on with him because he's an old emotional ass creature. And that's the nice way of me calling him a bitch. And look, I'm sorry, he is a bitch. I think to me, when you call a man a bitch, it's about somebody that's so scared of responsibility that they will blame everybody else for why they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, even though it is a pattern for them to run from responsibility. It is a pattern for them to say fuck everybody else's feelings over their own. So yeah, he's a bitch. And you invited this bitch into your life. You did. So you should probably continue to do therapy so that you can make better decisions moving forward in relationships, girl. Good for you. Erica says, that man didn't care if I made it through the labor. Like, she really was just trying to make him feel bad. And his response to her trying to make him feel bad was to shut down instead of saying something to her. It would have been a great time to open up your mouth. But this is what I said about being a bitch. You can't even deal with how she feels about what you've done, let alone just dealing with what you've done. This is what you showed her. You showed her you didn't care about her. You showed her that it didn't matter if she made it through the labor. You showed her that it wasn't important for you to be there and show her support as your wife and the mother of your children. That's what you showed her. And now that she's saying that back to you, yeah, she is being passive aggressive and all of that shit. But essentially, this is what happened. And now you just gonna sit there and act like ain't none of that happened. Or you gonna sit up here and cry and act like you really care and you just so misunderstood. And if we were all just be quiet, you could get it off your chest. Nigga, you don't have nothing to say. Don't act like you got something to say. You don't have shit to say because you don't have the vocabulary to express your emotions with your emotionally retarded ass. I wish your pathetic ass could make me feel sorry for you, but you can't. Someone said that Erica and Sin need to raise their children together. Child, if only Erica could stop being abusive to Sin. Okay. Listen, that's what they should. I think they had the right idea with the lesbian shit. You just gotta find you a bitch that's not crazy too. Cause these bitches be crazy too. Okay? Trust me. Anyway, so what else happened? Bambi sitting up there, let him get it out. He ain't got nothing to say. Erica said he has been living his best life. Claudia, because Claudia Jordan was the y'all know she was the host. She did a good job. Claudia asked him about him throwing the chair when he got hit in the head with the chair. That shit was hilarious. He said he had a fight to catch. I said, you're embarrassed. You're still embarrassed. You're a joke. That's why he got hit in the head with a fucking chair that you threw. She says, y'all have to stop expecting depth out of this man. There is none. He don't care. He says that's why he says nothing. Continue to say nothing. I think there is depth, but nobody should have to bring that out of you. Whenever you are emotionally intelligent enough to share your fucking feelings, let us know. Until then, suck a dick. Okay? Karen Patricia, thank you for the super chat. Glad I caught you. I have a theory. Safari thought he was getting another Nikki, but realized that money and fame ain't hit the same. I think he liked the idea of family, but realized quickly that this shit ain't a music video. Exactly. And where was Rich? Nowhere to be found. Came in, did the producer's job, and skedaddled. Okay, got him a check and skedaddled. Rashida and her daddy. Hold up. Let me see. Can I find is Rashida and her daddy anywhere in here? Let me see. I don't know if Rashida and her daddy anywhere in here. I'm gonna tell you though, the thing about Rashida and her daddy, girl. The thing that annoys me about Rashida and her 24 piece is the fact that I feel like Rashida doesn't like see the similarities between her daddy and Kirk. That's aggravating to me because essentially I feel like how can you not see it? Like when she said up there talking about how her daddy has always been there. I mean, Kirk has never not been there for his kids. I was like, oh really? What about them older ones? What about the one that came on the show that had the drug habit that he hadn't seen since he was 15? That was now like 30. So he hadn't seen his son in like 30 years. I mean 15 years. And you really want to sit up here and tell me that Kirk's children don't have a similar story to yours, a daddy that's in and out? Who you lying to? Who you lying to, Rashida? Because it feel like a lie. That's what it feel like. Hold up. Let me find it, girl. Let me see if I can find Rashida in her wig, in her 24-piece wig. Hold up. Oh, Lord. Hold up, y'all. I'm scrubbing. I'm scrubbing. I'm scrubbing. I need them to give me an actual, give me a body. Thank you. Give me. Thank you. Stop it. Okay, that's good enough. Give me a second. I need to shut the screen so we can see the people. Okay. All right, there we go. Yeah, Rashida and her 27 piece. Girl, now Bondi, you know how I feel about Joe. I know, hey, Scotty, I know you do not like Rashida, and you was always right. You was always right, Scotty. That Rashida ain't shit. And I'm sorry, Rashida. You know I like you, girl, but you still ain't shit. Like, because I feel like the cognitive dissonance and the fact that Rashida and Kirk have not gotten through anything in their relationship. Not really. Y'all just decided to stay together. Kirk and Rashida have been lying to us for years. About what? Their ages? Because they did lie about that. But as far as about him actually cheating on her and shit, I think all that shit happened. I do. I think all of that shit happened, y'all. Rashida do need to give her mama that wig back. Give your mama the wig back. Oh, Rashida's hair was such a mess. And she thought she was dipping it and doing it too, girl. She thought she was dipping it and doing it. No, you are not. Put it away. Anyway, the daddy, y'all know it's foolishness. I think this storyline is bullshit. The daddy is not moving in with them. The daddy seemed like one of them daddies that just like to have their own space. They come in when they want to come in. And yes, exactly. Her father has good reason not to like him, but the daddy also said that the reason why he wasn't coming was because he wanted Kirk's approval. Why do you want Kirk's approval? Fuck Kirk. If you know that Kirk only has what he has because of your daughter, then what you asking questions for? Char, she gonna send me. Do I need to get a text for every? Like I got it. I got it. I'm off the books. I got it. I got it. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I keep getting notifications. Anyway, he says he wants to be around more. I guess, shy. I don't care. I'm bored. But yeah, I do feel like there's definitely a similarity between Kirk and Rashida's daddy. And Rashida just has some type of blind spot where she's not seeing the similarities or she's just not admitting them to us. They asked Carly why she put Safari in the video. He wasn't even in the video. Erica is mad she was invited without a heads up. I understand. Spice says sure. I'm sorry, Spice says sure to doing another song with Carly. I feel like you put that girl through so much shit. Uh You put that girl through so much shit. I feel like she's saying that on the show, but she don't really want to do nothing with you else. You don't want to do nothing else with you. Anyway, she kind of says, yeah, she needs to get her to get another number three. Girl, Shekinah is so stupid. She needs to get her another number three because that's what her song went. Her song went to number three. Spice agrees that she likes Carly's album. Carly's album is good. Carly says exactly. So don't play with me, Shekinah. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Look, all right, Michael Jackson, calm down. All right, Michael Jackson, calm down. Yeah, I hate when Carly think that she ribbing somebody, but really it's not funny and it's a little bit embarrassing and cringe to watch her. I hate it. I hate when she does that. I also hate that she told us she was gonna stop putting all this filler in her face, but she kept doing it, and that's why she got called Michael Jackson. Not because her song was good, but because her face don't look the same. Um, Erica says she will absolutely get married again because she loves love. And it's like, yes, you're trying to hurt Safari. We got it. Scrappy still got to see, what's going on with Mama D because Mama D is the type of person that'll apologize and do the same thing over and over and over again because it's all in my mind. Safari has nothing to say. And we knew that. Okay. Despicable. Yeah, you sorry, all right. Sorry, motherfucker, I was saying. Anyway, Shekinah says they call her messy, but this whole show is messy. I enjoy Shekinah this season. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all. Now that she's cried it out, I like her a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I'm gonna release that other BondyBlue show to y'all that I did, so I don't have to go back and listen to Jock talk to Kendra like a dog again. But I'm just gonna say that she need to leave that man alone because that man, talk crazy to her on national television all the time in interviews, all in the streets. It's sad. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go. All right. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all for coming through 700 of y'all in the room. I see that subscriber count growing. I appreciate y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. I hope y'all fucking with me. All right. Okay. 100K. We're going to get to 100K. It's going to happen. I'm going to get my plaque. Listen. Y'all, I've been on YouTube for like 12 years. I really would like my plaque. Thank you. Anyway, I love y'all and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.